y'all, and welcome back to my channel and welcome to my 2022 planner setup for my Louis Vuitton medium or MM agenda. I have loved using this as my work planner this year. I've also used this as a daily planner, and I really did like using it as a daily planner, but I just felt like I stopped needing to have daily plans, if that makes sense. So I turned it into a work planner and I have been loving it. So I am going to take everything out and we are going to start fresh for the new year, even if some stuff is going to go, in the same spot. I do plan on moving a few things around. If you saw my end of year flip, I did mention that I plan to remove the daily inserts from here. So I'm primarily just going to be using my Erin Condren Teacher Lesson Planner for what I used to put in my daily inserts. And so I do use that as well, and I continue to use that. That one has a lot of confidential information, which is why you don't see it a lot. But this one I feel like just has general notes and things to help me manage everything. So we're gonna start with putting in this dashboard from Salty 22. And so I have these in all my planners. I also have two for this agenda. And so, but I wanted to use one as a page lifter and then one for the front as a page protector. And so, of course, we're just gonna keep that in there. I am gonna keep my inbox from Cloth and Paper, this morning mindset, and then this other dashboard from Salty 22 in here as well. I did not order any inserts because I did order inserts during my Black Friday haul, but I didn't order any new inserts to add to this. The only thing I ordered was the 2022 dashboard. So I always keep that behind the schedule section. So we're just going to be replacing the 2021 dashboard with the 2022 dashboard. I will mention this in all of my setups, but I have these three elements in all of my Louis Vuitton agendas, and that's just because I like how it looks, and then its functionality, and it helps create consistency in all of my planners. And then we're going to continue to use the CEO tabs from Cloth and Paper. So we're going to start with the schedule tab, and we are not going to put in weekly inserts. So I'm actually going to have the monthly inserts that were behind the project tab up front. So I use these to track all of our events, and I'm going to keep the 2021 inserts in here as well. So this is a 2021 and 2022 mid-year set, just so I can reference it, because I will need to reference it for work. So we are going to put that up front. I do want a dashboard in front of this one. I might move dashboards around. So let's do this L. I should have enough if I go look for them. And then we have the lists. And so right now I have my inbox and outbox in here. And so I'm probably going to keep that behind here. So I have the inbox inserts behind the inbox tab, and then the outbox inserts, I've actually been using the task delegation inserts from Cloth and Paper behind here, because in my mind, this is stuff that needs to go out, and in work terms, it's stuff that I need to delegate. So I keep this behind my outbox, and that way I can easily flip to it as well when I'm trying to plan something out. After that, you have the projects tab. And so I'm debating whether or not to get the projects inserts from Infinite Lotus. I don't know what else I would want to put in here, to be completely honest. But for now, I think we're honestly just going to leave it blank until I know what I want to add. But I think I'm going to order those project inserts for campaign management for work. And I think that's going to be the best way to use this section, and that'll also help me out. The next tab is the finance tab, and I have sensitive information in that tab, so we're just not going to show those, just throw that in. And then we have the goals and ideas section. And so I was debating whether or not to get the goals inserts to use for work, but I think I'm really just, I don't think I'd use them after the beginning of the year. So I'm going to add this iconic dashboard, and then just a note insert from Cloth and Paper. And this is really just going to be for ideas and just jot down whatever comes to mind. And then I'm going to keep the meeting notes inserts behind the miscellaneous section. This is really just the easiest, so I can quickly, during a meeting, if I need to take notes, flip to it and start writing. So I removed a huge chunk of this planner, so there is a lot of room in here. And if I do want to reincorporate the daily inserts in here, I will. I have some undated. I didn't order any of the dated. But I think as for items that were previously in the planner, I'm good with this layout. It's just trying to find what to use the project inserts for. But yeah, that is the current setup. Oh yeah, I'm going to add my business cards. I do like keeping my business cards in here and this notepad. So I have a designated spot for them, and so I can easily take them out. And then for the notepad, and this is just a work notepad, obviously. But it's just nice if I want to like go ahead and just write something really quickly and I don't need like an insert for it. But yeah, I know it looks, I feel like when planners are at least like somewhat full, they look kind of sad. But that's the setup. So I plan on using the teacher lesson planner that's currently at work right now. Yeah, other than that, that is the setup, and that is going to be it for this video. If y'all have any questions, please feel free to let me know, as I will continue to do my end of month flips at the end of the year. And so if I do get a section for that project section, of course I will share it with you guys. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching.